and the stronger zone, the weaker zone, and whenever the lines cross, we'll get a red or green arrow. One thing that we haven't talked about is it's a proprietary indicator, and it is only on this website. Pretty amazing. And it is called the average move. So what is the average move? We've discussed support and resistance. So the question is, and we're going to, everything that I've taught you, and I know it's a lot of information, so a lot of it I'm going to review again as we kind of move forward, and Stacy will be going over it as well tomorrow, because we really want you to get this. So when we talk about support and resistance, the question is, when a stock hits support and it goes up, how high does it go up? And when a stock hits the ceiling, how high does it, or how far does it come down? How high is it rallying up? How far is it bouncing down? So it's called the average move up and down. It's a proprietary indicator. It's calculated exponentially over each time the price bounces off support, my floor, right, my red line, and it goes up, how high is it going to go up? And each time it drops from the ceiling, how far is it going to come down? So what's nice is you can see that it says the average. So the average move up. So let me ask you this. The average move up, and we have the frame. So if we were going to buy a stock, and let's just do a quick review, and I just want you to answer, let's just kind of, because if I can get you to repeat things, when I said to you, hey, say this out loud, the trend is my friend to the end, say it out loud. If I can get you to say something, if I can get you to ask a question, type in an answer, now we're doing different types of learning, because the way our brain works, we have this thing called our reticular activating system in our brain, but we also want to get some kinesthetic learning going on. Kinesthetic learning means I'm not just listening. Guess what? Within about 48 hours, you're going to forget 80% of everything I've taught you. If I can get you to engage different parts of your brain and answer questions, now we're actually going to really absorb that information, really get it, into and have it really resonate with you. So with the average move up and down, we're going to go look at a stock in a minute and kind of do a quick review. They can only hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So so we're having a little bit of problems with the visual, and we're working on that. It's technical. So here's what we're going to do. In the meantime, I am going to actually do a verbal review of everything we've done, okay, just so you can kind of hear it all again. So let's talk about what are we doing. We're looking for stocks, and we want to make sure they're good fundamentally. Now, a good fundamental stock is one that is growing, has lots of cash in the bank, doesn't have a lot of debt, has good earnings this quarter and last quarter, and is projected to have good earnings in the future. Now, when we find stocks that are undervalued, and remember, undervalued is key, because if I buy a stock undervalued, then I'm buying it at a discounted price. So if I'm buying it at a discounted price, it's undervalued, then I know that even if it's kind of called, some people call it a safety net, but it's essentially saying, as long as I can buy my stock under the Warren Buffett discount cash flow model, I'm not overpaying for the stock, and it gives me a cushion if it pulls back a little bit. So we like that. Now, once we've bought our stock and it is undervalued, so we've done that, then we have, then we're going to, from doing that, we've bought our stock, it's undervalued, now we're going to then go to the stock chart, and we're going to look at the timing. Now, when we look at the timing of a chart, the very first thing we're going to look at is what trend is the stock in? Is it in an uptrend? So we look at overall trend and current trend. So even though you guys cannot hear me, what I want you to do right now is on your computer, go ahead and pull up a stock chart with me. So we're going to look at one together right now. So log into the website. So go ahead and log in because you can hear my voice and we can just kind of go through all of this together. So log into the website and all of us together are going to look at the stock. Let's see, what would be a good stock to just look at overall? Why don't we look at Amazon? Okay.
All the way to do this is to end the event, create a brand new one.
Okay.
And tell them that
Log off and log back on.
they're going to have to log off, log back in within like 5 minutes, and I'll set up a new link. But
Okay.
Some type of video.
Okay, so for all of you that are listening, we're having technical issues, and it's actually with the company that we have, Venmeo. So it's the company that we're going through. So it's not our issue, it's with that company, but we need you to obviously see. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this event, and we're going to create a brand new event, and we're just going to pick up right where we left off. So there won't be a hiccup. We're going to have everyone log off. A new link will be sent out, and in about no?
I'll fix everything. They use the same page, but they have to close the browser.
Okay.
And then open up the browser again, but wait.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to close this whole event down, and you're going to use the same link, but you're just going to close off, shut everything down right now, and wait 5 minutes, log back in.